Gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Today we're addressing a topic central to every man's success with women, establishing and maintaining your frame. This is about self-preservation and ensuring you're not caught in a dynamic that diminishes your value. We're going to delve into the 7 essential rules that every high-value man should live by. If you're ready to level up, gentlemen, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Let's get started. Rule number 1, gentlemen, establish your boundaries firmly. A high-value man knows exactly what he will and will not tolerate. More importantly, he's not afraid to communicate those boundaries clearly and enforce them ruthlessly. This isn't about being controlling, it's about self-respect and dignity. You're setting the standard for how you expect to be treated by others. Think of it like this: you're the gatekeeper of your own life. You decide who and what gets access to your life. If you have weak boundaries, you're inviting chaos and disrespect to walk right in. Now, setting boundaries isn't just about saying no, it's about following through. When a woman tests those boundaries, and she will, you need to remain firm. Don't cave under pressure or apologize for having standards. Consistency is key here. Remember, setting boundaries isn't selfish, it's self-preservation. It's about protecting your peace, your time, and your emotional well-being. A man without boundaries is a man who will be walked all over. Don't be that man. A high-value man knows the difference. Rule number 2, gentlemen. Remain unshaken by emotional tests. This is a crucial aspect of mastering emotional fortitude. Women, bless their hearts, will often test your strength, your resolve, with carefully crafted displays of emotion. These tests can come in many forms, from subtle hints to overt expressions. This isn't necessarily malicious, it's often subconscious. They might not even realize they're doing it, but it's a way to gauge your emotional stability. They want to see what you're made of, to understand if you can handle the ups and downs of life with grace and strength. Now, the low-value man, he crumbles under this pressure. He lets his emotions get the best of him. He folds like a cheap suit, unable to maintain his composure. He starts apologizing, over-explaining, trying to appease her emotions. This only serves to lower his value in her eyes. But a high-value man? He remains stoic. He understands the importance of staying grounded. He understands that her emotions are not his responsibility to manage. He listens, but he doesn't get swept away. This isn't about being cold or uncaring. It's about maintaining your own emotional balance. It's about having emotional intelligence, recognizing and respecting her feelings without losing your own center. It's about recognizing that you are not responsible for her emotional state. Setting healthy boundaries is key. When she starts with the waterworks or the shouting matches or the silent treatment, you remain calm, collected, and in control. This shows true strength. This will throw her off guard. She won't expect your calm demeanor. She's expecting you to react, to chase after her, to feed into the drama. This is a common test. But you're not going to give her the satisfaction. You stand firm in your emotional fortitude. Instead, you're going to look her dead in the eye and say, "I understand you're upset, but I'm not going to engage in this behavior." This statement is powerful, and then, gentlemen, you walk away. This act of walking away shows your strength and self-control. This is where true power lies, in your ability to control your own emotions and refuse to be drawn into hers. Mastering this skill is essential. This is what separates the men from the boys. Emotional fortitude is a hallmark of true leadership. Remember, a high-value man is building an empire, not a prison of his own making. He is focused on his goals and maintains his emotional strength. Rule number 3, gentlemen, and this one is non-negotiable. Self-respect is the foundation upon which everything else is built. If you don't respect yourself, how can you expect anyone else to? A man who doesn't value himself will settle for less than he deserves in all areas of life, especially in his relationships. Self-respect is about knowing your worth, setting standards, and refusing to compromise on them. It's about carrying yourself with dignity, speaking your truth, and demanding respect, not seeking it through validation. A man with self-respect doesn't chase after women, he attracts them. He doesn't beg for attention, he commands it. He doesn't tolerate disrespect, he walks away from it. Now, building self-respect starts with you. It's about investing in yourself, mentally, physically, and financially. Hit the gym, elevate your style, pursue your passions, build your finances. When you invest in yourself, you're sending a message to the world, and more importantly to yourself, that you are worthy of respect. And when you believe it, others will too. Self-respect isn't about arrogance or egotism. It's about quiet confidence, about knowing your value and refusing to apologize for it. Rule number 4, lead with confidence. In the animal kingdom, the alpha male leads the pack. He doesn't shy away from challenges, he confronts them head on. He's assertive, decisive, and he doesn't apologize for his presence. Now, this isn't about being aggressive or domineering, it's about quiet confidence, about knowing who you are and what you want. It's about making decisions without hesitation, about taking charge of your life and your relationships. Women are drawn to confidence, gentlemen. It's a sign of strength, of leadership, of a man who has his life together. When you lead with confidence, you create an aura of power and stability that women find irresistible. This confidence should permeate every aspect of your life, from your career to your relationships. It's about setting goals and achieving them, about taking risks and embracing challenges. Let's say you're on a date, gentlemen. A confident man doesn't hesitate to take the lead. He chooses the restaurant, he guides the conversation, he makes the first move. He doesn't wait for permission, he takes what he wants. Remember, confidence is quiet, insecurity is loud. Rule number 5, gentlemen, master the art of effective communication. Now, this is an area where many men falter. They often find themselves at a loss for words. They mumble, they stumble, they avoid confrontation, they shy away from expressing their true thoughts. But a high-value man, he communicates clearly, directly, and respectfully. He knows the power of his words. He says what he means, and he means what he says. His words carry weight and intention. There's no room for misinterpretation, no mixed messages. Everything is laid out plainly. He understands that clear communication is crucial for building trust and avoiding unnecessary drama. It's the foundation of any strong relationship. This means being upfront about your intentions, your expectations, and your boundaries. Transparency is key. It means listening attentively, asking clarifying questions, and ensuring that you're both on the same page. Mutual understanding is essential. It also means being assertive when necessary. Don't hesitate to stand your ground. Don't be afraid to voice your opinions, your needs, and your desires. Your voice matters. A high-value man doesn't shy away from difficult conversations. He leans into them. He faces challenges head-on. Let's say you're in a relationship and something isn't working for you. Addressing issues is crucial. A high-value man doesn't bottle it up or hope it magically resolves itself. He takes proactive steps. He sits her down and says, "Look, I need to talk about something." He initiates the conversation. He speaks calmly, respectfully, but firmly. His tone is measured and considerate. He doesn't accuse or blame. He simply states his needs and expectations. He focuses on solutions. Effective communication is a two-way street. Both parties must be willing to engage and understand. Rule number 6, gentlemen, cultivate a respectful mindset. Now, this isn't about being a pushover or a nice guy. It's about treating everyone with basic human decency, regardless of their gender, their status, or their behavior. A high-value man understands that respect is earned, not given. He treats others with respect, not because he has to, but because it's a reflection of his own character. He understands that respect isn't about bowing down to someone, it's about acknowledging their inherent worth as a human being. This means treating women with courtesy, listening to their perspectives, and valuing their opinions, even if you don't agree with them. It means being considerate of their feelings, but not being ruled by them. It means setting boundaries, but doing so respectfully. It means disagreeing without being disagreeable. Now, this doesn't mean tolerating disrespect. Remember, respect is a two-way street. If a woman disrespects you, you address it directly and firmly. But you do so without resorting to insults, aggression, or pettiness. Your behavior is a reflection of your character. Carry yourself with dignity, treat others with respect, and demand the same in return. Rule number 7, gentlemen, and this one's crucial: avoid the ego trap. Now, this is where many men stumble, especially as they achieve success and start to feel invincible. They let their accomplishments inflate their egos, turning them into arrogant, entitled versions of their former selves, forgetting the journey that got them there. A high-value man, however, remains grounded and keeps his perspective intact. He understands that success is fleeting, that humility is a strength, not a weakness, and that it takes continuous effort to maintain. He doesn't need to brag about his accomplishments or belittle others to feel good about himself, because his self-worth is not dependent on external validation. He's confident in his own skin, secure in his own worth, and knows that true confidence comes from within. He understands that true confidence comes from within, not from external validation or the approval of others. Now, this doesn't mean you can't celebrate your successes or take pride in your accomplishments. It's important to acknowledge your hard work. It simply means you do so without letting it go to your head, keeping your feet firmly on the ground. Humility is not about thinking less of yourself. It's about thinking of yourself less and focusing on the bigger picture. It's about recognizing that you are not the center of the universe, that there's always more to learn, and that everyone has something valuable to offer, no matter their position. A high-value man uses his success to uplift others, to inspire them, to show them what's possible, and to create a positive impact. Stay humble, stay hungry, and never stop learning and growing, because the journey of self-improvement never truly ends. Gentlemen, we've covered a lot of ground today. Remember, embodying these 7 rules is a journey, not a destination. It's about constant self-improvement, about pushing yourself to be the best version of yourself. Let's elevate the standard of manhood together. Until next time, gentlemen, stay focused, stay disciplined, and stay on your grind.